Dear colleagues, good morning. We start our work and I give the floor to the Ministry of Defense spokesperson, Colonel Dmytro Gutsulyak. Good morning, dear guests. The Ministry of Defense of Ukraine has finished consultations with NATO experts related to Ukraine's participation in the planning and forces evaluation process. There were present representatives of the Ministry of Defense, of the State Bodyguard, of the National Guard, of the Ministry of Internal Affairs, of the Ministry of Finance, as well as State Emergency Service. The NATO experts made a positive comment on Ukraine's achievements over the past year related to enhancing defense planning and defense resources management using Euro-Atlantic approach. As of today, the Ministry of Defense has approved guidelines on capacity-based defense planning implementation in Ukraine. It continues analyzing comprehensive guideline of NATO strategic staff commands and NATO capacity catalog. According to the results of this work, it continues work on a united list of defense capacities and on strategic planning. The Ministry of Defense continues work on temporary provision on organization of defense planning in the Ministry of Defense and on education related to capacity-based defense planning. The Ministry of Defense also continues cooperation with strategic advisors from the US, United Kingdom, Canada, Lithuania, and strategic advisors from other NATO members. One of the main fields of work is contribution to Ukraine within a comprehensive assistance package of the alliance, and an important part of this help is provided through programs of NATO trust funds. Last year, within this program, the ministry has received help in creation of the Center for Implementation and Maintenance of Automatic Systems of Operation Management that will be responsible for standardization in the Ministry of Defense and in the Armed Forces. With common efforts, a temporary guideline on organization of work in the Ministry of Defense and the Armed Forces related to NATO standards was developed. The Military Medical Clinical Center of the Western region in Lviv has received medical equipment from Ukraine's partners on the amount of nearly 13,000 euros. The ministry started realization of implementation of a pilot project on creation of a contemporary center for logistics in Odessa. This year, the pilot project will be continued in Kiev, in the United Center for Military Technical Maintenance in Kiev. The ministry, Ukrainian Armed Forces started rotation in a UN mission in the Republic of Congo. During 1 year of their services, Ukraine's crews of helicopters Mi-8 and Mi-24 had almost more than 3,000 flights. It continued more than 3,500 hours. Previously, these servicemen participated in combat in the east of Ukraine. Ukrainian military engineers has cleared from mines over 2,500 hectares of land in the east of Ukraine. They defused over 500 of mines and explosive devices. Since the start of the conflict, they have already defused over 144,000 mines and explosive devices and cleared from unexploded ordnance over 2,700 hectares of land in the Donetsk and Lugansk regions. As of today, 123 servicemen of the armed forces undergo treatment in the medical facilities of the Ministry of Defense. 11 soldiers undergo treatment abroad, 4 of them in Hungary, 2 in the USA, in Germany, and in Italy, and 1 in Latvia. 51 soldiers wounded in the east of Ukraine undergo rehabilitation in resort facilities of the Ministry of Defense. Representative of the Central Sports Club of the Armed Forces, Oleg Vernyaev, participated for the first time in a multinational competition, multi-sport competition, Reykjavik International Games, and won 7 medals. He won. He won in he won the gold medal in one sports and one silver medal and one bronze medal. In Kyiv, Lviv, and Odessa has passed the final stage of testing for candidates who want to participate in Invictus Games that will be held in Canada. 108 veterans participated there, including 16 servicemen. In total, representatives of the defense sector constituted nearly the third of all the candidates. There were such sports as archery, cycling, powerlifting, and swimming. The organization committee has decided that on the 25th of February, an additional testing will be held in Kyiv, and then in spring there will be the next stage held in spring. According to the results of this testing, 15 best sportsmen will be selected to go to competition to Canada.